What's up, YouTube land? Xeno Gaming here, and welcome back to some league racing. This is my first league race this year on F122, and I've joined OSRL Esports. This is season 4 for OSRL. This is tier 1 of their competition. I'm racing for Alpine in this competition alongside Zandeezy. So thank you to him for picking me up in the draft. And here is the calendar for the season, 16 race season, starting off in Bahrain, going to Melbourne. We've got 3 sprint races which will take place round 7, Great Britain, Italy, and Brazil in round 15. So it's an exciting calendar, and yeah, looking forward to it. But the first race is Bahrain, and having a look at based off the calendar, probably going to be my weakest track, either that or maybe Japan. I'd say they're probably 2 of the weaker ones for myself on this calendar. And here's their point system. It's different to regular Formula 1, but 30 points for a win, going all the way down to 15th position for points. So top 15 score points, a fastest lap bonus as well. So I'd say, I don't know if you're going to be in the top 15 for the fastest lap, or it's just anybody, but yeah, that's good to know. But we're currently, so that's the points system for you. And now without further ado, we'll get into qualifying. So here we are in the Alpine car, and this is our first lap of the session, and we're going to go into turn 1 and just braking into turn 1, braking a little bit too late, missed the apex by quite a bit, and now coming through turns 2 and just getting too much on the throttle, losing the rear end, and that's probably the lap ruined. I did continue on with my first lap here just to see where the lap time was, but I've lost a lot of time at the first corner there, and yeah, you can see I won at 30.3, so pretty off the pace. But here's my second lap, and you can see going 1 second quicker on my second timed lap. This on a new set of tyres as well, and coming through the finish line, open the DRS, and we're 1.2 seconds up. We do a 1 minute 29.1 as we go into our last flying lap. So here we go. We'll see what we can do on a full lap of Bahrain. We're currently sitting in last place as well. We need to find the time here to improve position, and not just a little bit, a lot of time as well. So we go into turn 1, braking just before the 100 metre board, missed the apex ever so slightly, and then very gentle on the throttle. They're probably too gentle on that occasion, and I'm down already 2/10 on my fastest lap after the first 2 corners, heading into turn 4. And 4th gear, using a little bit of inside curb there, and again, just losing another half a tank. Maybe I didn't get the tyres up to where I needed to be. We gained a little bit of time back through the S's there, and now plunging into turn 8, braking a little bit earlier in this lap, just the apex slightly, not too much by about a foot, but that matters. But we do gain nice time through that corner, and now into turn 10, we hit that one much nicer and get a really nice exit, got on the throttle really smoothly and cleanly there. And we gained a lot of time through turn 10, probably over about a tenth and a half, coming into 11, 5th gear, and got on the throttle nicely there as well. Didn't lose the back end and gained a lot of time through there as well. So now the laps start to come together over the second half, of it, coming into 13, 4th gear, hitting the apex nicely, and lose a little bit of time there, not too much, although about 100. And now coming into the last corner, really need to make up some time here. But we lose our entry, we gain it all back in the exit though, so that's really well done, that was nice. But a 2/10 improvement leaves us with a 28.9, now promotes us to 18th place, but it's not going to be enough as everybody, the guys behind, improve their time further. So we're going to be starting last on the grid. You can see Jack's on pole there with a 27.4 by almost 4/10 over Prince, so quite competitive league. I'm last on a 28.9. 2/10 off 19th on a 28.7. My PB is a 28.7. I probably could do even a 20. I'd say I could probably even do a 28.5, 28.6, but I just didn't get the lap together, unfortunately. So that's a shame. Probably that 2/10 that I'm missing at the start of the lap, but yeah, that I recovered at the end. So if I can do a good start to the lap there, maybe I can do about a 28.6. But it is what it is. And adjusting tyre pressures for the race. Just trying to get the values into a good area, and so we don't get too much tyre wear, but you also need enough tyre pressure to get tyre temperature. I left my front wing aero where it was. I probably should have changed it for the race. That's a mistake on my part. So, yeah, ready for a brand new league and brand new season. We're going to start on the medium tyre. I was thinking about a hard tyre start. I probably was going to... I was going to do it, and then I just didn't get my act together here quick enough to change it to a... It wouldn't actually let me change it to the... So, yeah, it was what it was, and just had to deal with it. So, yeah, start the medium tyre, better than the... Don't want to start with the soft tyre, so that's fine. And we'll just see where it goes from here on the hard tyre, on the medium tyre, sorry. And, yeah, much competitive league, so we'll see how it goes. And, from last Madrid, we've got... The pace is not great, but we'll see what we can do. Just try and have a mistake-free race, clean one, and hopefully that can get us into a solid position by the end of it. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes here. There's a few guys scattered here on the formation line, but we get into position for the start of OSRL Season 4. So here we go, Tier 1, 5 red lights, and let's go here. And I was a bit cautious because of the lag from Zandisi, but he gets a really good start, and then I go past the 2 hard tyre starters pretty easily. Go into turn 1, and I wasn't trying to touch Vengeance there, but unfortunately just got squeezed a bit there. But now we've got him on our right, and we've got Marcus on our left, and he tags us. I didn't really have anywhere to go. I was kind of in the middle, and as I tried to get going again, we're on the grass, we loop again, we lose so much time here. Yeah, that was very, very awkward. I didn't think I was actually alongside, I didn't think I was going to touch Vengeance there, and then there was a slight contact. And then, yeah, I really got squeezed there at turn 2, nothing I could do about it. You'd hope that Marcus would have backed out of that one, he wasn't really alongside, but it is what it is. But we gained a position on old mate Kurt, who had a spin on lap 2. Then our teammate Zandisi picked up damage coming into it, so he was into the pits, and we won't see him for the rest of the race. He picked up pretty bad damage, so now I'm just going to do my best to drive back to the pack here, and you've got Urban, who has made a mistake and he's crashed into the barrier, so that's a position we're now up to 17th place. As we're closing the gap here up to Karma and Marcus, we got up to them by lap 7, but I'm not going anywhere at this stage. The suck here, he's got the RS ahead. It looks like Marcus is pulling away now, but I decided I'm not going to be able to use the full potential of this medium tyre anymore. So I'm going to come in early and put on the hard tyre and just maximise my race as much as possible. I'm not really going to gain much time sitting behind Karma here and Marcus, so I'll put on the the hard tyre, 3 laps earlier, and honestly they're probably going to pull away from me anyway, because that's about the time when the hard tyre would start becoming a bit quicker than the medium compound tyre. So I think this was the right choice, and for the early stop, and we'll just go to the end of the race. It's a long way to go, but it should be fine, no problems at all. And it is very dicey on the outlap on these hard tyres, getting them up the temperature. So be very careful on the throttle, not to spin the car, especially through turn 2. Turn 3 is a nightmare in this game, and also turn 4 can be very difficult on traction. So, but we got through it fine, and then we go up to lap 13 with the Williams coming out of the pit lane on the soft tyre, Milligan here, and brave decision to go on soft, 16 laps to go. So he's obviously probably again trying to get through some quick lap times out, but he's actually quite slow here on the setup, just because his tyres aren't up to temperature, and we're going to be quicker. It's going to cost us time. I didn't really want to overtake him. You can see how bad we missed the apex before there, and you can see the time we gained coming into the Estes here, but I didn't really want to overtake him because I know he's just going to overtake me straight away coming back through. So yeah, hanging behind him here, and you can see he's now got the tyres up to a good temperature and start to pull away, but I have got DRS, so that helps. And then there's a Red Bull here in the pit lane, absolutely. So we pick up another position, move into 16th place, and yeah, moving to lap 18, I think we've got Karma now in the pit lane, who's coming in for the medium tyre, and he's going to be quite a bit behind me, so I assume he's made a mistake at some point to be that far behind, because when Marcus came out of the pit lane, he came out 6 seconds ahead of me, and unless that was just his pace, I don't know, but he's coming out a long way behind us, Karma, so be right to defend from him. He's at least 12 seconds behind us by the time he gets his flies up to 10%, so we should be able to cover him off in this race. Now we've got Vengeance 4 seconds ahead of us. We've got Villaganis, who's coming back to us because of his old softs. But he's actually had a bit of contact here with Vengeance, and he's gone to the barrier, broken the front wing, but I think he was coming into the pit lane anyway. But we've got Vengeance 3 seconds ahead of us, and we'll see if we can close the gap to him with 5 laps to go. We're now in 14th place, so we're currently on course for 2 points here. Just by not making, apart from lap 1, just not making any mistakes and having the cleanest race possible. It hasn't been fast, to be honest. I mean, our best lap here was a 31.9, which isn't bad. We're 32.1 there. We're 2.7 seconds behind Vengeance. We're closing a little bit, but nothing crazy. As I really am pushing hard, seeing if I can pick up a position here, but a little bit too happy on the throttle here through turn 2. It was only at half throttle, to be fair to me, but the car just goes, and yeah, that's the end of the pursuit of 13th place. Still got enough time to gather it up and finish in 14th, so that was a race quite uneventful, to be honest. Didn't really battle with anybody. After lap 1 was a good 10 seconds off the pack, and yeah, made a pit stop when I caught traffic, and yeah, didn't really have the pace to get back into the mix. I need to be in the mix from lap 1 if I was going to impact, I think, in the top 10, just say. So it is what it is. The pace wasn't. It was very average, and yeah. So Jax wins. He was quite clearly the fastest car, I'd say. Won by a decent margin, I think, as well. He qualified out front by 4 tenths. So well done to him on his victory, and we'll regroup and move on. We're 50 seconds off the win, about 40 seconds if you minus the 10 seconds. So yeah, we're about 40 seconds off the winning pace today. So yeah, disappointing result. 14th, second, 2 points. But yeah, just gotta avoid lap 1 incidences. No safety car to help us today. It was really quite a clean race from that aspect. So yeah, we'll take our 2 points and we'll move on. So I'll see you guys for the next video. That's all I got today, and yeah, we'll see what we do. We've got Pro-Am Formula Racing League on Sunday night, so we're racing that video for that next week. So hopefully we can go better around Bahrain in that one. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.